The average DUI or BAC conviction will cost approximately $10,000. Your costs could include your fine, penalty assessment, court fees and jail booking fee, increased insurance costs, a new high-risk driver policy per year, a license reinstatement fee, required alcohol education classes, car towing, PD release and storage, lawyers' fees for pretrial consultations, trial, and experts, transportation costs. Then this will start the whole domino effect. I had a gentleman in one of my classroom classes one day who shared the story it took him 13 years to get his DUI paid off. He told the story to the class, and he said, when I got my DUI, I got into a car crash. He said, my car was like a pinball machine at this car dealership. I got them all. No car insurance. It took him 13 years to pay off $123,000. He looked at me at the end of the class and says, do you know how much a new fender on a Cadillac cost? A lot. I met another guy who has a friend that lives in Florida. Imagine this. She's 23 years old, got into a one-car crash, caused a bunch of property damage, and shattered her leg. She had no health or automobile insurance. She now owes $300,000 that she cannot file bankruptcy on. Don't drink and drive. It isn't worth it. But people do drink and drive in our state, and there's a number on that. In Montana state, approximately 10,000 to 11,000 DUIs are issued a year. Only 2% of legally intoxicated drivers are arrested. In fact, the University of Montana School of Social Work reports that a person driving under the influence will have driven approximately 369 times before they are caught. Not all who drink alcohol drive when they have been drinking, but 7% of the driving population account for 66% of all alcohol-related accidents, although 80% of adult drivers admit to have driven while drinking. Some interesting factoids on DUIs. 70% of DUIs are first-time offenders, while 30% will reoffend within 10 years of the first conviction. 51% get the second DUI within 1 year of their first offense. 15% reoffend within 1 to 2 years, as 10% reoffend within 2 and 3 years. It is also interesting to note that 50 to 75% of the mentioned repeat offenders do not have a driver's license or operate cars with automobile insurance. There are different times and days that are impacted more than other days and times. 36% of the DUI crashes happen at night versus 9% during the day, and 31% of deadly DUI crashes happen on the weekend versus 15% on weekdays. .08 is the legal limit or the per se.